Hi, I'm Josh Burke with Harkins Builders. I'm the lead superintendent for Arden and Indian. Today we're going to be walking you through the tips and tricks for your warranty process. I myself will be walking you through some items. We will also have representatives from Charlotte Mechanical, Electroforce, Maxim Plumbing, and Cornerstone showing you how to resolve issues that you may come across. All specific details will be located in the warranty manual attached to this video. This is a perfect example of when a disposal is malfunctioning. You can hear it's not turning. So what we're going to do is visually inspect to see if there's any debris in there. I can see something in there, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it, making sure it remains off as I remove the object. All right, now that I think it's all clear, I'm going to use this Allen key to turn it manually. Additionally, I'm going to hit the reset button, a little red button located directly underneath it. Now that we reset it, we're going to give it a try. It's working. Now I'm going to show you what to do when a fridge is not level. As you can see here, it's a little offset. Open up the fridge door, remove the panel underneath, and we're going to go ahead and adjust this here, turning it clockwise. Take a quick check. Almost quite there. And we got a level fridge. The trash chute compactor and compressor is located in trash room 100. The trash room operates off an air compressor. You need to make sure it is turned on at all times. You also need to make sure the breaker is remained in on position. You know it's in on position when it says on and has a green light. If the trash chute is not working and you see a red light, go ahead and turn the switch on. The trash compactor for the residents to use is located on the second, third, and fourth floor. In order to throw the trash away, push this button. Trash goes in and the door will close. There are two roof hatches located at stair tower 3 and stair tower 2. Today I'm going to show you how to get up there. We're going to use this ladder to go up. At the top, there's a latch here that you can turn right to turn it open. That's how you access the roof. When you come back down, don't forget to shut it. This red lever here, push downward, and it'll slowly close, but watch your head. Both elevators have, on the fourth floor, a hatch that you can access that'll have the breaker. Today I'm going to show you where that's located. You're going to use the key UTB to access this hatch. The breaker is located right here. Today I'm going to show you the different functions on the elevator. As you can see now, the lights are on. If you ever want to get in a little party mood and turn off the lights, this key right here will do that on the light. After the lights went out and the party started, it got a little hot in here. So I'm going to show you how to turn on the fan. The fan is located right here with the key UTA. You can pull it out, leave the fan on if you like. Nice and cool. Anytime you guys have a move-in, you're always going to want to put the elevator into independent service mode. In order to do that, you're going to need to use key UTA. Insert and turn. This will leave the door always open and the movers can access it immediately to go to any floor they need to go to. Don't forget to turn it back into group mode once you're done though. We are currently located in the elevator and we are stuck, so we're going to go ahead and call for emergency services.
While we contact a representative.
Is being connected to a live agent.
When the call is placed, they're going to be able to hear me and see me through this camera here. It's going to take them approximately 30 minutes to get out here. They will both call Otis Elevator Emergency Services and the fire department. The fire alarm control panel is located in the leasing office. I'm going to show you where that panel is located. The control panel, aka FACP, is located in this room right here. You will need a key to access it. That key is also located in the Knox box outside for the fire department. The FAC panel is located right here. And as you can see, system is all normal. If there was an event of emergency, you would see exactly where the emergency is located and what unit and what is going on. The remote FTC is located on the east side of the building, right by the entrance. As you can see here, it has Knox locks on it, and only the fire department can access it. In the event of an emergency, they always have a key to access this. This will feed water into all stair towers and corridors. Now I'm going to show you how to reset the garage code. All garages are coded with 00 in the garage number. So garage number 37 will be coded as 0037. Hit enter and it'll open. Now we're going to reset the code because a resident is moving in. The resident would like the code to be 2545. I'm going to push this little yellow button right here. And I'm going to enter 2545, enter. And that reset the code. Now that we reset it, we're going to make sure it works. 2545, enter. It's reset. There are 2 EV stations located here with 4 EV station parking spaces. I'm going to show you how to use it. Simply remove the EV charger and plug into the car. Now I'm going to show you how to use the fire pit. In order to use the fire pit, you must remove the safety cover. Carefully take the glass out. Down below, you'll see the on switch. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. And we have fire. In the event of emergency, the shutoff valve to kill the fire is located right here. We're going to go ahead and press it now to stop the fire. Now I'm going to show you how to use the grill. In order to use the grill, you need to turn the timer on. And it's important to make sure that the gas is on. So I'm going to turn this red valve. It's going to release the gas. Open up the grill and push the ignition in. Turn, and it'll light. And we have a fire.
Box to your left is your CT cabinet powered by Duke Power. The box to the right is your main disconnect switch feeding MDP. Both locks are controlled by Duke Power. This is panel MDP. This is fed from the 1200 amp switch outside, controlled by Duke Power. This panel, MDP, feeds all your house panels, which include L1, L4, C1, C2, R1, and R3. This is a typical meter center. This is one of 6, feeding all the panels for all the units. Each one's labeled. Panel G4 controls all your garage panels. Double locked. Typical location for all garage panels. Servicing the garages and site lighting. Mechanical room 103, panel C, fed from MDP. Room 101, panel R1. Mechanical room 204, panel C2, fed from MDP. Mechanical room 304, panel R3, fed from MDP. Column room 400, panel L4, fed from MDP. These are your typical house panels, feeding all units, 125 amps, fed from outside meter centers. Reset breakers, GFI arc fault breakers with reset buttons, good to go. Off, on, these will be reset buttons. You do have to disengage completely before re-engaging. 120 volt, 15 amp GFI. Test, reset, test, reset. Toggle switch, controlling lights, etc. On. Trip GFI, red light indicates. Reset, good to go. Amenities area, library, vestibule, foyer, great room. Our lights are all controlled via dimmer switches located on corridor wall, adjacent to corridor. There is a master control switch for community manager's office. Master control switch this way. That is the master control for all your dimmers and the amenities lighting. Service disconnects for heat pumps, condensate units, roof operate as follow. They are labeled for on and off use. For service, disconnect, replace in off position.
So this is a thermostat. You can adjust the temperature right here on the right hand side. You click the system, you can change it from heat, cool, emergency heat. You can change your fan to on or auto. I'll tell everybody to put them on auto so your fan don't run 24/7. And then you just set it to where you want to. And so this is the air handler unit. So right off the bat, this is a pan switch. So if the unit freezes up or anything and the drain backs up, it'll cut the unit off so it don't continue to flood. You also got a second float, so if it gets filled up with water there, to cut the unit off as well. So there should be no possibilities of flooding this unit. That is your breaker. That's where your high voltage comes in. That powers up the unit. All your wires are running on the side. And that's about regular style units for your apartments. You slide your filter out like that. And slide it back in. A way heater that heats up the staircase. The way you would adjust the temperatures. There's a bottom screw on the bottom. Pull that out. And then here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the temperature ranges, and then that's your on and off. So on your stand-up units, not your regular apartment units, y'all's filters that are down here, just take them out and then slide them back in. Clip, clip. This right here is the main for the unit. And then there's also one up high on the cold side. That will shut off water to the water heater and to the unit individually, okay? At the bottom of each stack, so first floor only, there is a clean out. As you see behind that cover, right there, there's a clean out. Kitchen sink, well, not just kitchen sink, but every fixture has stops where you can shut off hot and cold individually for each fixture. Each individual washing machine has its own washer box and hot and cold connections, hot and cold valve on each one as well, where you can shut off individually at each washing machine. The ice maker has its own as well. I'll show you. Pull this out so you can see. Ice maker box has a shut off very similar to the washing machine shut off. Bathroom sink, individual shut offs just like the kitchen. Hot and cold individually. The toilet has a shut off specific for each toilet. Water heater breaker is a double pole. It doesn't specify on here what it is, but it's the one with the lock, the wire lock. It's dedicated for the water heater. And look over on the label, it's number 18 and 20. Breezeway cleanouts, roughly every 75 feet, some are a little closer, and sanitary sewer. They have an Insta-Hot, just one water supply, which is cold, goes into the Insta-Hot, comes out warmer, and it's all the faucets are sensor faucets. Flush valve with sensor, or There is a flat screw there where you can turn it off manually to increase the flow or decrease, whichever may be needed. Or if it's going to be worked on, you can close the stop all the way to work on the mechanism. The fire and domestic main all in one. Vertical is strictly fire. This section right here is for the domestic water. There's one ball valve right here and one ball valve up high to isolate in case they ever have to work on this. But this will shut off the entire building right here. Either one of these two ball valves.
This is actually the main. This feeds everything, standpipes,
Okay.
and everything. This feeds the whole system. And this feeds all the plastic, all the heads of the building, everything. We just only have this one riser that feeds it all. Here's a shut off for it. You see it's on now. When it turns the other way, it's off. And that is the main drain for it.
Okay.
So if anything happens on an emergency deal, you can just come in here and you can shut that off, or you can shut this off. Either one of these valves. That'll shut everything off. But fire department tells you not to. But if somebody knocks the head out and you want to keep it from flooding until they get here, you can shut it off. But that's pretty much it on this. Let's say this one here is the same deal. It's got a thing here, this shut off, and it's got a main drain that feeds. This main drain actually drains everything. The whole building, standpipes and everything. Now this is fire sprinklers.
No.
This is domestic, yes.
Domestic, okay.